this would be my second attempt at making this video. So I'm in motion, right? And the only way I can hang my phone is this way. So I know it's really going to be shaky, but I'm going to try. Let me see what quality I can get. So yesterday I was trying to talk about Alice, a movie I watched on Netflix. Alice is a slave movie, right? I'm the kind of person that you should know by now. I love documentaries. I love learning things. I love to know what has happened before I came into this world and what is currently happening, right? So Alice was still caught up in slavery as at 1972. That is over 100 years since slavery was already abolished in the United States. And this girl was already frustrated because the torment, I mean, she watched her parents go through the same torment, she's going through it, and chances are that if she doesn't even make a move, her kids are also going to suffer the same fate. And then one day she really decided that, you know what, I'm going to leave, because not only was she just tormented by working on the plantation, seeing her family going through suffering, she was also, you know, she was raped. Like, she was steadily raped by a slave master. I mean, as a slave, right, you don't have rights. You do the things that your master tells you to do. So you don't have control. You can't even object because you will be whipped like a horse. So Alice ran away, and then she discovered that slavery, like, everybody's living their lives. I mean, it felt like she was way back in time, because even Common, who was also in the movie, is it Common? I'm not really sure, but I'm guessing that's his name, right? Who also was in the movie, because he was the one who found her on the highway and took her in. And he was really confused. Maybe she had lost her mind. Initially, he dropped her at the hospital. And when he discovered that they were going to take her to a psychiatric hospital, he felt, oh no, maybe there's something he can do so that she can regain her memory. And it turns out that she wasn't mad. Her memory wasn't lost. It was just really confusing. Like, why are you dressed like this? Why are you confused? Why are you afraid? Why are you looking at things that are normal for us and you're seeing it as abnormal, way out of this world? I mean, basic things like telephone, seeing people walk around freely. I mean, seeing blacks like herself living their lives, walking, talking to whites. It was strange, and she was really confused. She felt like, honestly, it was an issue, right? But I'm going to try to make this video as short as I can, because I would really like you to go and watch that movie. Because one of the things I want to dwell concerning that movie is the fact that your emancipation is your responsibility. Alice was caught up in slavery 100 years after slavery was already abolished, only to find herself in the outside world because she ran away, right? And she decided to take a revenge. That's after she had already learned that, oh, I was in slavery. That was why I was where I was for so many years. She saw clips. Common took her out. She was lucky enough to be literate, so she could read, right? So she went through dictionary, checked the meanings of a whole lot of things. She saw about emancipation, where emancipation was talking about how the rights of slaves, people were already free and everything. Although I think the new meaning of that emancipation is just about you outgrowing yourself. Like, don't be caged, don't be in a single place, like, and decide not to, you know, just cage yourself. So that was what she really like decided, and saw that, oh, slavery was already over. So then she went back to her slave master and to take a revenge, only for her to get there, and the white dude was like, I never asked you not to leave. Yourself and your family just chose to stay. I mean, they were not trapped, but they were trapped still, because looking at his own comparison, of course, they were slaves, right? So they had restrictions. Their movement was restricted. But it was until she took that leap, it was until she took that courage to run away from the house, from the plantation, from the field, and she discovered a whole new world. So this is just me letting you know that your emancipation is literally your responsibility in this century where we are right now. Like, it's your responsibility to grow out of your shell, to go out there, discover yourself, to go out there. It's literally your responsibility. You can't hold anybody responsible for your lack of growth, honestly, because it's something that everybody can just be like, you blame this person, that person, although they might even have the information, but they might not even tell you. But even at that, it's still not their responsibility. Even those who fought for the slave rights in the United States, I don't think it was any white person who whispered in their ears that, oh, don't you see that you guys have been in slavery for too long? Why don't you just go and fight this battle? Like, create an association, create a union, begin to fight for your rights. Let the slavery be. I mean, they took it upon themselves to, you know what, our fathers fought this, they were in this, we don't want our kids to be in it. They decided to take that move. So it's your responsibility. But now, looking at the 21st century that we currently are right now, in a world where there's a whole lot of information out there, and you are here trying to scrap, let me say you're trying to scrap around for you to get valuable information, it can really be difficult. But at the end of the day, it's going to still be your responsibility to see that you find, information, you find knowledge, you seek knowledge, and then you utilize the knowledge judiciously. Because if Alice was a real life story, so you can really just imagine what happened. It was a lesson for me, because if over 100 years the slaves were already free, and that 100 years must have been from the time of our grandparents, right? And the grandchild, was still in slavery. Don't be tied down by anything for so long. Like, just try to explore. I don't even know how to even say it, but then just try to explore, try to live your life, try to go out of your comfort zone, try to do things, like, just free yourself. Like, for me right now, it's a thing I've decided I'm really just going to come back to make videos, because everybody's trying to produce one thing or the other, everybody's trying to do one thing or the other. Why don't I just get back to doing the things I like to do, right, without caring about what anybody feels? Because this is my own emancipation, this is my own opportunity to express myself, this is my own opportunity to go out there and chase the kind of life I want to live, right? Even when I know that I have limited resources. I mean, Alice knew that it was a huge risk for her to run away. I mean, her very first attempt of wanting to run away, she was caught and she was beaten. She was tied down. She was outside on the grass overnight. But it was not till that morning when her slave master decided to release her and brought her a glass of water, and then she smashed it on his head and said, you know what, I'm running. Then she took that bold leap and she ran for her dear life. I mean, she literally just ran away for her dear life. And then that slave master too is a mean person, but that's just to tell you how people can literally manipulate you to do their wishes, to do their will. People can be the ones who want to stop you from evolving. People can be the ones who want to stop you from living your dreams. Because in the case of that slave master now, it's a thing of, in my current life now, in the current life we live right now, it's a thing of people trying to tell you, oh, your ideas are not good enough, I don't think you should go. People are just trying to cage you, making you see reasons why you should just stick to what you currently are doing, because you're going to be laughed at, right? You're going to be seen as imperfect. I mean, it doesn't really even matter, right? Don't let anybody be in that position to be a slave master to you, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the only one living in the regrets of you not living your dream, of you not doing the things you want and you wish to do. Anyways, I'm on the street of Lagos right now, and this is my first time literally filming and talking, and I can tell that people can see me through my vehicle. I see police officers, but then I don't think I'm violating any rules, because if it happens that I I can do this and nobody stops me to say, oh, why are you doing this? At the end of the day, I have my response at the back of my head if that happens. But I'm going to really try to begin to do videos where I'm just in my thoughts and I'm in motion and I'm driving and probably just doing So this is me having conversations with myself and just killing one stone with, killing multiple birds with one stone. And this is a bright Monday morning. I have some errands I want to quickly run before I get to the office. So catch you guys another time, and please don't forget to emancipate yourself. Leave that comfort area, that leave that thing that is holding you back. Like you feel the need to want to break free. Just break free already. It doesn't really care what. If it's dancing, you choose you want to dance. If it's whatever you feel like, you just feel like this is who I should be. Somebody's doing something and I feel like I can do it. Like break free immediately. Be free. Emancipate yourself. Forget about what anybody's going to say. Run away. All right, guys. So I'm going to see you guys another time, and this is me also chasing my dream as well on a Monday morning. These are the things you do in Lagos, Nigeria. And take care. Bye.